Hey everybody, I'm Mel Mah, and today I'm going to teach you 5 core exercises that will help you improve your balance. First up, we're doing low boat, and that's where we lean back onto the low back, we extend the arms forward, and we're really pulling the core back towards the spine. We're going to find a seat, and then start with just your feet extended out long, the toes flexed towards your face. Now on a big breath in, lift your arms up to the sky. And on the exhale, lean back. And at the same time, we'll lift the heels off the floor, look towards your big toes. Now the palms are flipped up to the sky, and notice if you're rounding in your chest at all, reach it up towards the sky, lengthen the collarbone here. Keep pulling your core towards your spine as we're balancing on the hip bones. Now really important in our core exercise is to breathe and find this really even, steady flow of breath even as you hold here. Now notice if your feet aren't flexed any longer, keep them super energized, all 10 fingertips reaching forward. And take another breath in here. Stay for the exhale. Breathe in, lift all the way up to seated. And now release your arms by your sides. Next up, we do full boat. That's where we're seated up straight, balancing on the sit bones. We'll lift the feet off the ground, and the arms are up in the air, palms to the sky. So start with your hands behind you, and then let's lift the feet off the floor. Now your shins are parallel to the earth, and then try to lift your arms off the ground, palms flipped up towards the sky. And again, no rounding in the back, lift the chest up nice and tall, and pick one spot for your eyes to focus on. Now, if you want more of a challenge, see if you can stretch your toes up towards the sky and feel the core pulling back towards your spine here, helping with your balance. Now, your focus really helps with the balance too, because if you're moving your eyes around, it makes it really hard to hold. So drive your eyes into one point. Keep the breath steady here. Let's take one more breath in here. And exhale, lower the legs down and have a seat. The third core exercise we'll do is high plank. That's where we create one long line through the body from the crown of the head to the heels. The hands are underneath the shoulders, and we really feel the core work. We'll start by pressing the hands down into the floor. You start in this tabletop position. And now step your feet back, and so you form one long line through the whole body. Now watch that we're not arching and dumping in the low back. You want to think of pulling the core up to the sky and dome out the upper part of your back. And now make sure the shoulders are over top of your wrists here and spread all 10 fingertips really wide. Now draw the shoulders down your back. Breathe here. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together. The core is super strong. There's a bit of shaking, that's okay too. And sense your strength, your power building in the core. Take one more breath in here. And on the exhale, gently lower your knees down and have a seat. Next up, we'll do side plank. We'll do each side, first right hand up, then left hand to the sky, and really feeling the hips moving up. In side plank, we'll move into that from high plank first and then reach one arm up to the sky. And so, come to tabletop position, and then stack your shoulders over top of your wrists and step both feet back. Create that long line from the heels all the way to the crown of your head and feel the core pull up towards your spine. Now roll your heels to the right side first and stack your left foot in front of the right foot first. Reach the left hand up to the sky, and your eyes can either look up, look straight in front of you, or go down to the floor. Now, if you want to modify, gently lower this right knee down towards the earth. If you want more of a challenge, try lifting this left foot into the air. We're really getting into our obliques, our side muscles here. Keep drawing the core back towards your spine. And then if you have the left foot in the air, keep that foot really flexed. Take a big breath in here, press down through your right hand. On the exhale, let's find high plank again. Hold here for a moment. And now we switch into the other side. Now roll your heels to the left. Right foot is in front of left foot. Reach the right arm up. Now again, you choose where your eyes go, either straight up, out to the side or down to the floor. And think of reaching your hips up. To modify, lower the left knee down. If you want more of a challenge, lift your right foot into the air. And keep squeezing the core back here. Find stability by reaching up through the right fingertips. One more breath in. And exhale, high plank. Take a deep breath in, long spine. And exhale, gently lower the knees. And last, we'll do forearm plank. We'll lower onto the elbows, either interlacing fingers or pressing palms down, and bodies again in one straight line. We start by placing the elbows down to the floor. And so now you can interlace 10 fingers, or you can also press the palms down into the earth, whichever you like. Then step your feet back. Create one long line from your heels all the way through the crown of your head. And watch any dumping in the low back here. Take that arch out by pulling the core up. And think of really pressing down through your elbows. And now breathe here. And feel a lot of strength building in the center. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together here. And can you keep your eyes focused on one point? It's okay if there's a bit of shaking, maybe a bit of sweat here. Allow yourself to really drop into a present place. See if you can keep your breath steady for this entire hold. Long inhales and long exhales. Keep really pressing the forearms down into the floor as you feel the whole spine super long here. Take one more breath in. And exhale, bring the knees down to the floor. I highly recommend doing these practices every day. The more consistent you can be with this, the more results you'll see. And strengthening our core is so important as dancers because everything initiates from here. It protects our lower back, it allows us to move from one place to another, it allows for smooth transitions, and of course in your technique, it gives you that sense of stability and balance. So definitely work on strengthening the center and see your performance improve greatly.